Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Kareem Supreme. Yo, check this out. How many of y'all remember Hollywood Shuffle? Yeah, Hollywood Shuffle came out on this date, March 20th, 1987. And today is March 20th, 2022. And it is the first day of spring, y'all. We had a long, rough winter. A long, rough winter. And I'm glad it's spring. Still a little chilly outside. It's raining, but that's okay. I got some beans on the stove. I'm about to watch Hollywood Shuffle. Got Hollywood Shuffle on one TV, and I got March Madness on the other TV. Yes, Ohio State versus Villanova. Who y'all going with? Me? I picked Villanova on my bracket. But anyway, back to Hollywood Shuffle. Um, this was one of the this movie started the VHS craze of the 80s. Like before this, it was JoJo Dancer, Your Life is on the Line with Richard Pryor. But this one here ushered in a new generation of VHS buffs in the Black American community. Now, what I mean by VHS buffs, or in other words, VCR movies. This ushered in a generation like me. You know, I was young, and when I saw this movie, I said I had to have it. You know, I was a kid. You know, and I saved up my allowance, and my mother was like, "Nah, you can't buy that. It's rated R," and blah 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 blah. But I ended up buying it anyway. Um, yeah, this movie inspired my uncle to want to be an actor. He became a local actor, acting in commercials and stuff like that. My uncle Richard, and this movie inspired him to want to do so. And this movie also inspired me to do what I'm doing now. This is one of the first collectibles that people of my generation had to have. You know, like when it came to your favorite 80s movies in the black community, this comes up in the top five. You know, with Coming to America and what's the other one? I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, you know, and like I said, JoJo Dancer. This set it off. Hollywood Shuffle. It depicted the '70s black exploitation movies and how they used to treat black people in Hollywood. You know, they would underpay them and make them do make them play these outlandish roles, these stereotypical roles. You know, it was very demeaning, and they still doing it to this day. You know, but in the '70s, all you saw was pimps, hustlers, and hoes, and black on black crime, and drugs in movies. It was real bad, and those movies sold a lot of tickets, sold a lot of copies, and the actors were paid minimum wages, very very minimum wages, low wages. You know, that's Hollywood for you. You know, and this movie depicted all that. You know, an actor trying to get a job, but in order to get a job, he got to play a demeaning role. Nowadays, in order for you to get a good acting job, in order for you to get a good role, if you're a man, you got to play gay, or if you're a woman, you got to be elope with a white man. You know what I mean? You got to be an item, or in a relationship, I should say, with a white man. You know, or if you're a black immigrant, then they'll give you a role playing a black American icon like Fred Hampton or Harriet Tubman. You see Cynthia Erivo got the Harriet Tubman role, and Daniel Kaluuya got the Fred Hampton role. You know, they give those black American roles to, like I said, foreigners, because they don't really know these black American icons like that. You know, it's not in their spirit like how it's in ours. You know, those roles that they play usually don't hit home when it comes to us, because, like I said, those immigrants just don't have that connection. Like when Denzel Washington played Malcolm X, he hit that role home. You know, that touched our soul, because he could relate, we could relate. But these foreigners, they don't question the script when it comes to, black American icons, because number one, they're Africans and not black Americans. They're not foundational black Americans. So it doesn't resonate in their soul like that. So that's just Hollywood for you. You know what I mean? And another reason why they get these immigrants to play Black American icons is so that they can manipulate the script. Like like the Cynthia Erivo Harriet Tubman movie. That script was so bad, and actors like Cynthia Erivo won't question the authenticity of the so-called script, because, like I said, they're not her icons. Her icons is in Nigeria. She could play a role that will upset us, and she'll go home and sleep good at night. Like they had her playing the Billie Holiday role. That was horrible. You know what I mean? Everybody was pissed off, but she was like, "Hey, I'm just doing my job. This is what they told me to do." But let a Black American play a Nigerian icon, and let us mess it up. Let us get one thing messed up, or let us fulfill an agenda that the white directors want us to fulfill. They will be pissed. They'll probably issue death threats to us. That's just the magic of Hollywood. But anyway, Hollywood Shuffle went into all that, how Hollywood treats Black American actors and actresses. Robert Townsend is one of my favorite. Robert Townsend probably is my favorite Black director. It's him, Spike Lee, Mario Van Peebles, and one or two more. I can't. John Singleton and somebody else. But anyway, yeah, Robert Townsend is number one or either number two because he influenced Spike Lee, and he also influenced John Singleton, and so on and so forth. I want to say he influenced Tyler Perry too. Yeah, Hollywood Shuffle. My boy Robert Townsend, he's from Chicago. He was on a roll in 1987. This came out, and then later on that year, he directed Eddie Murphy Raw, one of my favorite stand-up comedian shows ever. I'll talk about that later on in the year. But yeah, Robert Townsend hit the ball out the park with this movie. I'm about to watch it right now. And after this movie, he did The Five Heartbeats. And after that, he did Meteor Man and Baps and so many. But he was also in Cooley High. He had a small role in Cooley High. And he had a small role in the movie The Warriors. And the funny thing about it, he didn't get any grants or loans from Hollywood when he did this movie. He did it all off credit cards. And he got a huge return on his money, too, because this movie became a classic. Like I said, a VHS classic, But let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all don't think. This your boy Kareem Supreme. Hollywood Shuffle, 1987. Peace.